no eyebrows, King Kong Bundy. Go up to Jay.
There's the sound of the music. We all know what that sound is. It's the grand entry of two of the Von Erich boys. Right now, both of them holding the American heavyweight title, a title that they took away from Bundy, and now the departed withdraw. But right now, Kerry and Kevin breaking their way down the ringside. Two of the most popular wrestlers in the area. You talk about Kerry, you got to talk about Ric Flair and his big NWA championship out August 15th with Ric Flair. I'll tell you what, tonight's a unique combination between Irwin and Bundy. Looking forward to this great match. Let's go ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a one-fall tag team event with a 30-minute time limit. First from Lake Dallas, Texas, 235 pounds, Kevin Von Erich. Making up the other half of the American Tag Team Champions from Lake Dallas at 260 pounds, Kerry Von Erich. Their opponents tonight, a newly formed team representing H&H Limited. First from Duluth, Minnesota, at 265 pounds, Wild Bill Irwin. From Nome, Alaska, 450 pounds, King Kong Bundy. Armand Hussein representing H&H Limited tonight. David Manning and Ron Dulowicz in the ring.
Well, we all know there's a problem between Wild Bill and Kevin. Kevin also on the list of men who want Wild Bill's Texas heavyweight champion. Wild Bill also one of the local area TV champions, the belt took away from Brian Adidas last night.
There goes Kerry. Watch this move, up and over. Irwin not as quick. And they turn around the body. One. Rolling off very quickly. Good arm drag. And look at Kerry Von Erich maneuver, roll. They had him picked up into a body slam, and he turned it around on Wild Bill Irwin. That tells you something of the world-class championship of Kerry Von Erich. By the way, speaking of that, San Antonio, coming up this fall in San Antonio, the Alamo City, as Bundy comes in, one of the greatest wrestling extravaganzas ever. World-class wrestling, as you've never seen it. We'll tell you more about that as we move into the fall season. And now it's Bundy and Kerry.
Kong said he has it out for the whole Von Erich family for what Kevin did by taking his hair. He felt he was robbed in San Antonio. Kong just got back from Florida where he took all his frustrations out on David, beating David, who was the Florida heavyweight champion.
Yeah, Kong. Even Kong can't handle that side of things as Kerry makes a move now with Kevin. They exchange, and here comes Kevin Von Erich, who beat Kong and forced Kong to lose his hair. Kevin, moves right into a jam of the knee into the midsection. But Kevin fights right back. Kevin just seems like a man possessed when he steps in the ring. Good knee jam lift by King Kong Bundy. Bundy now working Kevin over the top rope.
You know, maybe if Kevin and Kerry were able to work things out a little more last week, they'd have two belts in their hands. There's a bear hug by Kong.
And a big bear is Kevin wrapped up. 450 pounds. Throwing those tremendous muscles around the body of Kevin Von Erich. And they dropped into the knee of Wild Bill Irwin.
This might be a blessing in disguise for Wild Bill, a man who tends to lose his concentration during the match, especially when he's trying to pin somebody to put him away. With Gary Hart and Armand Hussein, oh no, not a backbreaker.
What a backbreaker, too. He carried that one all the way across the ring.
As I was saying, this might be a blessing for Irwin to give him a little more guidance to make him a truer champion that he already is.
Irwin doing quite a job as Kevin comes fighting off. Irwin just slips that one off and comes right back. Whipping Kevin. Kevin made a fine move on that drop kick. A barefoot drop kick and ripped Wild Bill Irwin's head. Kevin working to the corner, slaps it on Kerry, and here comes Kerry doing his war dance. The young warrior, Kerry Von Erich.
Here's that roundhouse right.
1, 2, but not enough. Irwin deep inside, pull that one out. Irwin struggling now as Kerry Von Erich gives him a flying there. A A knee drop to the side of the head.
Great move. We saw him use that move on Harley Race at Texas Stadium. Opened up Harley Race's head for about 8 stitches. You talk about Kerry Von Erich, you can't help but talk about the NWA. And NWA right now, oh no.
What a move by Irwin as Kerry was up, had a time, but had a time incorrectly because Irwin turned it around. Comes across with his moving kick to the head. Another one. And now Irwin is in command. And into the knee of King Kong Bundy. It's Bundy's turn now against Kerry. And Kerry's shaken up.
Hated to see the great tag team of McGraw and Bundy broken up, but it's just one of those things. Looks like they found a great replacement, a great elbow smash by Kong.
Wild Bill Irwin waiting his turn, talking to Armand Hussein as a 450 pounds down to the left arm and shoulder of Kerry Von Erich.
Kerry Von Erich, a man who will meet Ric Flair August 15th, the Reunion Arena, in another Star Wars battle. The NWA right now with Ric Flair as champion, Sergeant Slaughter, the #1 contender, and right behind him, Kerry Von Erich, the modern-day warrior. David Von Erich, #7 in race #10.
Irwin wants an exchange. He gets it from King Kong Bundy. And Irwin takes over on his battle with Kerry Von Erich. The American Tag Team Champions, Kerry and Kevin Von Erich. And there goes Kerry. And step-up kick by Wild Bill Irwin. And Kerry has taken a tremendous amount of punishment. The moving kick again. And Irwin has Kerry Von Erich over that bottom rope and down to the floor.
Very refreshing. You see 4 great wrestlers. Here we go back at the last move. Kerry going off the top rope. Wild Bill pushing him into the rope. For momentum. Here comes Irwin with the kick. Kerry not ready for it. Takes it to the chest. Great maneuver by Wild Bill.
Back in the ring comes Kerry Von Erich trying to make the tag with Kevin. Kerry had a little chance to rest on the count on the floor. And Wild Bill Irwin, he saw that warning by David Manning as Wild Bill Irwin went to the eyes of Kerry Von Erich. Wild Bill in charge right now as King Kong Bundy. And coming off the rope. Kerry Von Erich figures it out and drop kicks Wild Bill Irwin. And Kerry Von Erich across to get Bundy. But Kerry just temporarily gaining an advantage because Bundy is refreshed and ready to go again. And works hard on Kerry Von Erich's back of the neck. Kerry's strong. A hard right uppercut.
What a haymaker by Kong.
There's an exchange. Here comes Kevin, and Kevin, he doesn't like Bundy. All over the man. He took his hair in San Antonio. High drop kick. Bundy flying. Trying to get him to go over on a flying mare. Here comes Kevin on a flying body slam. On top, another flying elbow drop to the head of Kevin Von Erich. On top, 1, 2, 3. Wild Bill Irwin and King Kong Bundy beat the American Tag Team Champions.